Hi, this is Jerry Chapman, Senior GMP Quality Expert at Redica Systems, with some insights on drug recalls. To begin with, would you say a drug recall can represent the ultimate failure of a company's quality system, allowing defective products out of the plant and onto the market? And what can we learn by analyzing what caused products to be recalled? Here's a graph of data taken from FDA's drug recall website showing the numbers of drug recalls over a 10-year period. As we at Redica Systems began to examine the data, we noticed the same recalls listed multiple times. For example, in 2014, two different companies issued 265 and 273 recalls each for label mix-ups. It appears in this raw data that there were 538 recalls for label issues that year. But for trending and root cause analysis purposes, this is effectively just 2 recalls. The recall data corrected for those replicates is shown in the graph here in the lower line. Note the vastly different numbers, lower numbers for total recalls, average recalls per year, and the 10-fold decrease in the standard deviation of this data. This is a data set that's ripe for analysis. So the key takeaway here is that performing analyses and basing decisions on this raw data set will result in wasted time and resources and will not address the true issues. It's critical instead to use the adjusted data set. Once we removed the replicates, we cleaned and organized the data and mapped the reasons for recall from the myriad reasons listed in the FDA data, instead to the FDA quality systems. Recall reasons mapped neatly to 5 of the 6 quality systems. So what does the data tell us? Contrary to the conventional wisdom that the majority of drug recalls are due to packaging and labeling issues, which we believe is based on examination of the raw data set, our analysis showed the top reasons for drug recalls can be traced back to issues in the production and quality systems, with packaging and labeling a distant third. In fact, we can map the recall reasons not just to the quality systems, but to more specific issues 2 and 3 levels down to really home in on actionable root causes. At Redica Systems, we have extensive drug and device regulatory data sets that are constantly being updated, and we have the tools and expertise to analyze the data and transform it into actionable regulatory intelligence. Bring us your challenge.